Greetings, nerds and virgins. Israel Adesanya versus Robert Whittaker at UFC 243. Very, very good fight. I thought Kelvin Gastelum was gonna KO Israel Adesanya, so I thought Gastelum was gonna fight against Whittaker versus to unify the belt, but Adesanya won the fight. So after watching him fight against Gastelum, I became a huge fan of Adesanya because I thought Adesanya wasn't as good as people said he was, but after watching him fight Gastelum, I was really impressed. So now I'm a huge fan of Adesanya. Anyway, so let's talk about Israel Adesanya. Israel Adesanya has phenomenal kickboxing skills. He had 27 pro kickboxing bouts, 22 wins and 5 losses. Which means, and then he had a 1 loss by left hook. It was a stiff KO. That's bad. That's bad, but I think he recovered pretty well because he took some big shots from Gastelum, but he didn't get KO'd by it. So I think his chin is still pretty good. And Adesanya, he picks his shots. He doesn't throw crazy like Vanderlei Silva. He picks his shots. He counter punches. Like when Gastelum was coming with a huge overhand left, he kind of slipped. No, he didn't slip, but he did get hit, and then he countered with a beautiful right hand, and he dropped Gastelum. Kelvin Gastelum has a tremendously good chin, so he doesn't get dropped by weak punchers like Adesanya, but he got dropped because it was a beautiful counter punch, and plus the fact that he was overextending himself towards Adesanya. That's why he got knocked down. And Adesanya doesn't brawl. He doesn't brawl. So even if he thinks he is winning the fight, and even if he could brawl, he doesn't brawl because, like he said in an interview again with Ariel Helwani, he said, "I know I have a good chin, but I don't want to bank on my chin. Banking on my chin and brawling is just idiotic. I don't want to brawl. I want to pick my shot. I want to use my two fists and make art form." That's what he said, okay? So he's a very smart fighter. He doesn't brawl. He doesn't bank on his chin to win fights. But he doesn't have too much power in his hands. That's why I didn't like him, because he wasn't too exciting, because he didn't have too many finishes in UFC, like the fight against Anderson Silva or like the fight against Brett Tavares. But like I said, after Gastelum fight, I learned that accurate and well-timed punch can be as devastating, and if not more devastating, than a powerful punch. So after watching him just completely destroying Kelvin Gastelum in the 5th round, I realized that even against granite chin like Kelvin Gastelum, if you pick your shot and constantly punch him, you can absolutely knock him out or knock him down. So he almost finished him. So I think Israel Adesanya isn't a power puncher, but the fact that he can counter punches so well, and the fact that he is so accurate, he has so good timing, I think his punches are very devastating. And his opponent has to be aggressive to make an exciting fight. Like when he fought Anderson Silva or Brett Tavares, it was pretty boring because he wasn't attacking too much. But when he fought guys like Derek Brunson or Kelvin Gastelum, he finished Derek Brunson, or he almost finished Kelvin Gastelum, because both guys are aggressive. Derek Brunson nowadays, he's not too aggressive. He changed his style because of his chin. But Derek Brunson was just going for takedown again and again and again. He was very aggressive, and then he got countered with a huge, beautiful knee, and then he got finished. And Kelvin Gastelum, always constant moving forward. He was always looking for his left hand. And that's why he got caught. So Whittaker is a very aggressive fighter. So that's why I think this fight is going to be very interesting. I think this fight is going to be very exciting. I don't think this is going to be a chess match. I think from the 1st round to the 5th round, I don't know if it goes the distance, but I think it's going to be very, very interesting and entertaining fight. And Adesanya can go 5 rounds. He showed against Derek Brunson, Brett Tavares and Kelvin Gastelum, and he has great dexterity with his kicks. Like he, as the kickboxer as he is, okay, like he has 27 kickboxing pro bouts. Like a pro kickboxer that he is, he throws kicks so freely, so much dexterity, so fast, no telegraphing, so fast, so accurate. I love his kicks. And he has great takedown defense, like he showed against Kelvin Gastelum, like he showed against Derek Brunson. But he hasn't met the most powerful wrestlers like Yoel Romero or Chris Weidman yet. I think if he fights guys like that, I think he will get taken down, but I don't know if they can hold him down there. So, but the thing is, Robert Whittaker isn't a wrestler. He's not a wrestler. He could wrestle. He has wrestled before, but I don't think his main game plan is gonna be to wrestle unless he gets hurt. So that's about it for Adesanya. So let's talk about Robert Whittaker. Robert Whittaker is always attacking. That's why I say this fight is gonna be exciting. He's going to attack. Adesanya is going to look for counters. This fight is going to be amazing. His signature move is 1-2 and a head kick. So he throws a jab and then a feintish straight right, and then he goes for the head kick. Poof. So he throws a right. So Adesanya's head will be here. So he throws a right. So he will move his head to his left, and then Whittaker comes up with a head kick. So that's why he uses that 1-2 head kick. He likes to use his jabs and then combinations. Like he throws a lot of jabs. He throws a lot of jabs, and when he feels that he can throw more shots, like when he did to Yoel Romero, he throws jabs and then left hook and then right hook. So his boxing is very crisp as well. The biggest difference I would say between Whittaker and Adesanya is his punching power. Adesanya is not a power puncher, like I said, but Whittaker hits hard. Left hook, right hook, anything. He hits fucking hard. Not the most. I don't think he's the hardest puncher in middleweight. Maybe it would be Paulo Costa or Romero, but he definitely hits hard. And he kicks hard as well, like the front leg side kick against Romero or head kick. Can go 5 rounds. Both rounds against Romero. Great takedown defense like he showed against Derek Brunson, Jacare Souza, Yoel Romero. But I don't think he has to worry about takedown defense, takedowns against Adesanya, because Adesanya is not gonna go for takedowns unless he gets hurt. I'm not sure if he's gonna. I'm not sure if Adesanya is gonna go for takedowns even if he gets hurt. I think he's gonna just run for his dear life. And but the thing is, he took tremendous amount of damage in his second fight against Romero. He almost got finished. In the 3rd round, boom, he got almost killed. 4th round, he was doing well, and then the final 1 minute, boom, he almost got killed. In the 5th round, 1 minute in the 5th round, boom, he almost got killed. So for 3 rounds, tremendous amount of damage. So who do I think is going to win the fight? I think Adesanya is going to win this fight. Like I said, Adesanya, his fight against Kelvin Gastelum proved to me that accurate punishment over 5 rounds can break an iron chin like Gastelum's chin. Okay? And even before Gastelum's... So let's compare Gastelum and Whittaker's chin. Gastelum's chin before Adesanya fight. And Whittaker's chin before Romero's second fight. So both chins before they were wobbled. Even before that, I think Gastelum's chin is a bit better than Robert Whittaker's chin. But to see Kelvin Gastelum getting destroyed against Adesanya, and plus the fact that Robert Whittaker's chin is already damaged against Yoel Romero the second fight, I don't think he can take too much punish from Adesanya. Guys like Travis Brown, Fedor Emelianenko, Chuck Liddell, they were never the same after they got knocked down. Travis Brown, when he got TKO'd by Andrei Arlovsky, next fight, Matt Mitrione, Alexei Oleinik, Cain Velasquez, Travis Brown, Derek Lewis, all the fights he got knocked down or knocked out. He was never the same. Fedor Emelianenko, after he got knocked out by Dan Henderson, he was never the same. He gets dropped by a jab, like jabbish, left hookish jab by Ryan Bader. Chuck Liddell, after he got KO'd by Rampage Jackson, he gets KO'd every single time. Once people get knocked out, most of the times, their chin goes away. There are some exceptions like Michael Bisping. When he got destroyed by Dan Henderson, he did come back. But most of the times, when people get smashed, get destroyed, or get knocked out, They're never the same. So I think Whittaker's chin should have must have deteriorated. And like I said, Whittaker is very aggressive. And when Adesanya fights an aggressive fighter, he gets more chances to counter. And when he's countering, he is really dangerous. And there's a habit like Whittaker throws a jab, and when his opponent attacks, he ducks down to avoid the counter. So in the first round against Romero, the second fight, he threw a jab in the first round, and Romero was going for a spinning back fist, so he ducked down. So he avoided that shot. But in the fifth round, he threw a jab, he ducked down, he avoided one shot, and then he came back up, and then he got caught with another shot, and he got dropped and almost got finished. So he has some tendencies like that. So I think a guy who can use knees as well as guys like Adesanya, like the way he countered Derek Brunson with his knee, I think he can catch him with that. Like when he goes for a jab, he could maybe go for a knee to counter his ducking movement, or when he comes back up, he can counter like Yoel Romero did to him. So I think he could catch him with that movement. And Adesanya did get caught with a 1-2 head kick from Gastelum, but that was only because Gastelum never throws that kind of move. He doesn't throw many head kicks, and let alone 1-2 and a head kick. I think that's the only time he threw that 1-2 head kick in his whole career. So I think Adesanya never saw it coming. So that's why I think he got caught. But against Whittaker, he knows 1-2 head kick is his signature move. So I think if Whittaker throws 1-2, I think he will duck down to avoid this shot. In 3 or 4 rounds, I think Adesanya will find this moment and hurt Adesanya and pick his shots. And the difference between him and Romero is when Romero hurt Whittaker, he was going like a crazy maniac to finish Whittaker. But on the other hand, Israel Adesanya is going to pick his shot, look for beautiful shots, look for perfect punches, and then I think he's going to finish him. I don't think Whittaker can take the accurate punches from Adesanya, with the fact that he got too much damage from Yoel Romero. Of course, Whittaker can win this fight, but I think if he wins this, I think it should be inside 2, because if it goes past in the second round, I think Adesanya figures out Whittaker, so I don't think it's gonna work against him. So if Whittaker wins, I think it's gonna be inside 2. But if it goes past second round, I think it goes to Adesanya 100%. So that was my prediction. I have a sore throat, so this video was pretty painful. But thanks for watching. If you have watched the whole video, so I'll see you in the next prediction video. I'm sorry again. I have a very sore throat, so thanks for watching. Goodbye.